Ebusia anopa so memwache mo akwa baba virgin anopa no sia ekase eso. Ensema wodo edi akwati o man Ghana mu ni edika editie edi hwe ana magebre ede bro se anopa no sia ekase na meka o se success preparatory school ana yesu ko ani Ghana for agiatum. Ni nyina ne sa fa etwa mu BC nsori na mofra ne yade pa 816171 abofra no mode bon so ani enya 41s enu ti me kan for success e de ama wano pay baby a wo hwe me edi fre bia bomodien ye to na mo be pie poye mantem ade so ensawum kwante pon so na hwe success e kira kwan e bia na opese woni kwantrefo penny edi nkomo a 0208278198 0208278198 sukumo kopi wa boarding house etiefa woni baby o free ba o cadet e wo odi nyamsru ane timofra no efi KG1 edi kosi GHS 3 odo bani kopi wa wankasa unu hu da it success ese bomodien na fa ba no bipie na so ye anu pe ese ma odo obeti e wo kase mu bi ene se na nado danko ekufo ado e de nsem bi atodwa wo chim se Ghana ebehwe pa na COVID-19 vaccine ebebo manfo no watimi e de ama omanfo saa so na ene no kopi mu amrahye bidwafo etimi ahwe ayi empanifo wo nim de pa edumi esansa wonhwe na ne friend say appointment ahodo aban beye do yi asoafo no wo muntimi eni hu adwuma kase mu so obeti say Ghana mampani eni aban yi e de atodwa wo chirim say obehwa boa ama sukufo ene wakopie sukum na awofo yam hihye no ne ebeboa bia mo ho ba bo ho samako yie no watimi age e de agina mu saa so na okopie mu a emarase bidwa mu chiame pani aban babin wo de atodwa wo chirim say ebe ya kamarase bidwafo ye de wo hye pa beto mo so na COVID-19 ho test idea hye so no obi etimi ya test bi na etimi aboa afen so Ghana Registered Nurses and Midwives Association SA anurse for ene womanfo ye dwuma edebo apomdian so beye aha wotwe aduanan ana etimi nya COVID-19 yade bia emu nan de wo mu etimi ahwe wo nkwa afen so Ghana Meteo Agency ede aba betudwa se afen na hamatan no anase ope no ano eba be din pa yabekwa ni gidi mu no konfo kwa de obeka edu mrebi na anadwe ho ya tochuma kakra kopie mu rehab center nyame adon wabefi a woni ho kani etimi age omani pa yabekwa amana na Malawi memu so kopie ho a COVID-19 yade no etimi apagya no homene so pa enam so ama ba bia awukansi koso stadium ahodo no watimi adane no isolation center esem we ni pi ana obeti ewa no pa no sia ekase eso mi a mejibre edekase abre o medin ene pa kwesi dimanche ma mi twa me hona me ba ye fa chemu ento aso Ebusia mo akwaba edeba virgin anopa no sia ekase eso ye nhensem na se de ane de efi COVID-19 yade a abesi se wiase amanaman ekomu yi Ghana mampani ede nsem bia betudwa afa ho a wo kyerem se samwe Ghana fo bebre ehwe ne mu se nka vaccine a ye keka saba Ghana fo bi ebenya bi enche ye nyanete se Ghana fo bi mpo akofa bibia ba se vaccine ye de be COVID-19 o mampani se Ghana fo nkoma akoma entom yem na ebrepem no vaccine ne papa no yebetimi akwakope e de apre Ghana for the same tudwa wabra na 72nd annual New Year School of Conference ekoso e legon suapon mu a sansem nyina etimi etodwa.
Madam Chairperson, the recent upsurge in cases of COVID-19 infections tells us that the virus is very much with us. So, we cannot afford to abandon the enhanced hygiene and safety protocols that ensure that we were faring much better than many other countries, including some well-advanced developed countries. If we do not adhere to these protocols, all the work that is being undertaken to build Ghana in the face of the global health crisis will fail. Through the advances of science, we now have vaccines which are already being administered in some countries that could help control and eventually end the pandemic. The committee formed by government to recommend the appropriate decision on COVID-19 vaccines has completed its work, enabling government to begin discussions with vaccine manufacturing companies with the goal of ordering the suitable doses of the vaccines for use in Ghana. Details of this will be announced very soon. As I said earlier on in my address, the pandemic has illustrated vividly the need for self-reliance in all areas of social and economic life. It is key that we also break the cycle of dependence on foreigners in the fields of science and medicine as well. It is not beyond our scientists and pharmaceutical companies, whose knowledge and expertise cannot be questioned, to produce an indigenous or Ghanaian vaccine to combat the virus. They must be up and doing.
Yen to ansem ne so ana ene ekopie mrahye bidwam a na ache se basunku nipa beye edumiensa omo ye mrahye bidwafo ana yetimi eyu mesi wo so omo hwe na aben ya appointment ahodo a wo beye meche so asoafo omo be die twi mantem asoafo na ekeka ho no ni nyina wetimi nye na emmoa Ghana man.
That considering the urgent need to facilitate the business of the House and that of government, the committee in the meantime composes the membership of the Business Committee and Appointments Committee to the House for approval. That the two committees will work in the interim passage of the review standing orders and will stand dissolved upon the coming into force of the new standing orders. That into force of the review standing orders, the committee will submit to the House the list of the chairman, vice chairman, and other members of the committee of the House. That the approved ratio of 138-137 and the conventions and practices of the House, 20 members of the Business Committee works out to 10 members for each caucus, while members of the Appointments Committee works out to 13 members for each caucus. That the composition of the two committees are captured in the tables 1 and 2 below. Mr. Speaker, Table 1, Business Committee. It has the Honorable Osei Mensah Bonsu, Chairman, Honorable Alexander Kwame Afenyo-Markin, Vice Chairperson, Honorable Frank Anodompe, Member, Honorable Lydia Sirem-Alasan, Member, Honorable Moses Enim, Member, Honorable Mavis Hawa-Kumsen, Member, Honorable Alex Tete Domu, Honorable Joseph Kujo, Member, Honorable Mavis Nkansa Buju, Member, Honorable Habib Idrisu, Member, Honorable James Kluche, Honorable Haruna Idrisu, Ranking Member, Honorable James Kluche Aveji, Deputy Ranking Member, Honorable Muntaka Mubarak, Mohammed Mubarak Muntaka, Honorable Ahmed Ibrahim, Honorable Dela Sowa, Member, Honorable Abdul Rashid Pepo, Member, Honorable Jocelyn Tete, Member, Honorable Eric Afo, Member, Honorable Zenato Rollins, Dr. Zenato Rollins, Member, and Honorable Adadan, Member. The Speaker, they will constitute the Business Committee of the House. The Speaker, Appointments Committee. It has Honorable First Deputy Speaker as Chairman, Honorable Alexander Kobna Afenyo-Markin, Vice Chairperson, Honorable John Ntim Fojo, Member, Honorable Frank Anodompe, Member, Honorable Patrick Yabuama, Member, Honorable Matthew Doctor, Member, Honorable Henry Kote, Member, Honorable Brian Achempo, Member, Honorable Ursula G. Owusu Ekufo, Member, Honorable Patricia Apiaje, Member, Honorable Osei Bonsu Amua, Member, Honorable Alasan Tampuli Sulemana, Member, Honorable John Ampemio Kuma, Member, Honorable Haruna Idrisu, Ranking Member, Honorable M. Mubarak Muntaka, Deputy Ranking, Honorable Mahama Ayaraga, Member, Honorable Samson Ayi, Member, Honorable Eric Opoku, Member, Honorable Elizabeth Ofusu-Ejari, Member, Honorable James Agaga, Member, Honorable Edwin N.L. Vanderpoy, member. Honorable Samuel Kujato Ablakwa, member. Honorable Alasan Suhini, member. Honorable Francis Xavier Kujo Susu, member. Honorable Zuera Mohammed Ibrahim, member. And Honorable Gisela Tete Agochi.
Yaguso Edin Semnichemu Badia Ene Ganman Penana Ado Danko Ekufuado, Edin Sama Betuja watchim say, one na ben Bepa, Abuama Emofra Ene, a 50 kg Eco Piece upon who do mu, Wometimi Esan Kosuku, Esan COVID-19, your betting a fee, then Yamia don't was a beano. Ambambo Bia or Beshe, a bomb, Nemo Free, Uncle Ban said, ye better no being a COVID-19 near Kikan one, Obeye, Nagana Fonso and Sampa, the near brain, so very happy again.
Decided that the minimum education to be obtained by all school-going children is senior high school education. We believe that the quality of education that our educational institutions produce ultimately will determine the success or otherwise of our nation. In a few years' time, we can guarantee that the basic education for the workforce in our country would be at the secondary level. It is a transformational step we have taken, which should quicken the pace of development all round and give us confidence in our future. We have therefore had to find ways of assuring the prospects of the generation of young people who are the objects of education today and who represent our future. Today, all students in the country's educational structure are back in school, with some doing so after a 10-month break, and government is determined to ensure their safety whilst in school.
Yanto asem so na ye kopie mu ni nyina COVID-19 ya igusu ginemu ya na Ghana chiam pani e wo mrahye bidwemu ye Aban Babin. One of these bia to just mrahye bidwafo ene no wo hwe pa na ne friends compulsory testing COVID-19 hu no watimi dia hye so edni nyina no wo ye mrahye bidwani dia na umpeo ye behwe ni atest se yade no wanya bi ananpo wonya bi.
I have one announcement before I adjourn the House. You recall the House discussed the issue of the medical screening for all honorable members of Parliament. A notice to that effect has been issued, and all members of Parliament are accordingly requested to avail themselves for this important medical screening exercise scheduled as follows. Date: Wednesday 20th to Friday 22nd January 2021. Time: 12:30 p.m. to 3:30 p.m. each day. Venue: Parliament Medical Center. You are kindly requested to refer to the list that has been attached to the notice. Your names are arranged in alphabetical order, and the names here I'm referring to say names for the exact dates you have to submit yourself medical examination. COVID-19 is real and deadly. We expect all members I will lead to do this. At the end of the day, if we find out that a member or some members haven't gone through the screening, we will advise ourselves as to what to do.
Anes for beye aha nwotwe ni aduanan ana etimi enya COVID-19 yade bi a emu beye nan kwa de yade no age omo kwa e de from nsemu a ensemu nyina no Ghana Registered Nurses and Midwives Association ana de atodwa a wochim se sambre no won so gugem pa wo hwe se ne yade no esi form adehye e de omo kwa
Afia etwemu na yade COVID-19 ebesinsen yekomu a enani ne ya edaso ewo ho a soro kwa na ekọ eno enenne midwife ene nurse fo ahodo ewo man Ghana mu wo mu ekuom ede aba betu edwase yade COVID-19 efi afia etwemu eba ye no nurse maku 840 ena wo mu enya saa yade no ebim sanso ena nkofo maku enan ena afamu ahwere wo mu enkwa eno ena omudi aba betu dwase nana dodan kwa kufuado ene bamboku ewo man Ghana mu meche wo mu hwe ya pomuden ho ensem omomoden se omudi anasefo apomuden so ebeka ho na ebema eno no aye wo mu adihia papapa eyie esanse se wo hwa obi nya saa yade COVID-19 no ebia eye nurse ni anase doctor ena behwe no na ama ne ho atono enu nti yema wo mu bambo ehia wo mu na empo no yempe beebi a sesebi obi enya COVID-19 yade no ebia anase nurse ni bi enya bia yebe quarantine no chese yade ni behye dem na ama afoforo nso anam so enya bi ena sebe se obi nso efem wu a yebe pe beebi a yade no ebekwa kwoto sede yebe ya enkonkoba se obi foforo woni yade no ebi no ebenya bi enu yada ena omode sasem we etudwa
Yanto asem no so na yemehwe enei wo behwe asa open no eyi ne tipa enam so ma Ghana for break asa fi yanhwe a ebia na ano akwakoye din enam so ma Ghana Meteo Agency wo mo na eba no se opebesi ana se wiemu ne bobre ne ho sensem a wo de betudwa no wo mo se emu ebeye din pa nti Ghana for ye nye ahomboa ese na efata
Ghana Meteorological Agency eyeku a womo enehwe Ghana ye wiem ene ne nsachirayem se enu esuo beto ananse ewia bebo na womo de aba betudwa na afoforo nso ehunu sedia eda no ebeko omo enenei womo de aba betu edwase eyade afibia ye bewura mu no ne bosumia edikan no emu ena hamatan no eyiniti ananse ope esie nenso afiwe die si ye hwa eyade hamatan no enya dia January bosumi mi abaye ne nyina ene se afia etwemu no ensuo entimi anto enu nti enam so ema efom eyedenya huntum bebre ene gina wiemu a enu nti ena hamatan no entimi enyi niti na mom January busume ne da etoso aduonu no ena hamatan no ebeyi niti papapa eye ewo man Ghana mu enu nti ya yetwi ahyen ewo man Ghana mu meche a driver fo yenye ahweyie papapa esanse hamatan no seba Huntum ebebe wiemu sanso ena mununkum no ebe kata wiemu a ewiemu ebeye kusu enti se wo twi hyen na se wanya hweyi a sebe eno enam so ebetimi ede akwanhia aba enu nti yemmo ye homodin yie pa si yebeye ahweyi ewo kwan a yebefa so na yetwi ya hyen ahodo no sanso ena yenso yedi oja eya ade se efuo mu kọ wo betu ja no wo beye ahweyi esanse ensuo enhweda entoye enti enua eni ahodo aye wese ya se eja tomu sesia na ebetimi akwakopie baabi a eni se ekopie enti yenya hweyie ewo ja ye beto ehum na no enam so ama sebe obi amfemu anhwere ne nkwa ampono nioma entimi ankosei enti Ghana Meteorological Agency ene kokobo a womode ebo Ghana fo ni se yenye ahweyie na mom January bosume ne da etoso aduonu no ena hamatan no ebeyi niti ewo oman Ghana emu
ma yeto akase so na fe yenkopi mu anigidi mu dia na okonfo kwa de Ghana nyomtofo ba ko a wagidi pa emi bi etwemu na omo na ejina so na ono na ebeto dwase na nadwen ho ya tochima na oye atiesi mu ansa na eno nam so mo kopi be bi ye friend rehab center ho no kwa wadwen ho ya tochima na ade de kopi oni amount tete ya no asem abemu biem okopi onyame adum ye na firi ho a ne ho asen ye de na ne video di akoten wo monten so no one who can announce na kudukya ejo me nipa anya sim kuma yenko ni yenko hwe video ni bi
my husband to be coming up on for kwade the girlfriend make an muka asemeboa o ko see me wa mama late current state ina ba ma no mo adamo mu sara mo se wa bodam mo na mabodam What they someone no. Santa America for near born. What you say? If you for me. Chico X or Comfort Quad, what they are saying. Superstar, international, legend.
America in Antoquesio, America, Ubia so you or parliament, and a quad in a so among yes, Jimia, t-shirt now, and no try. Fatu FM, so baby, our corner. Catch on the t-shirt, not the t-shirt, Nashami. USA, USA, Oko CNN, now call Jazeera, Oko BBC, you got USA. Because of comfort card and check with travel to know USA. Salama Jimmy and Taquasia police for book card and George Floyd who on Lord Kenya make me a canwasem. Lord Kenya only was MBI George Floyd. The only man said about USA. Check with Castle concert. Jamaica for America. Or must show you a parliament honor. Mongo Patao.
It's almost on match him. You don't want to
match your wedding America for the match concert.
What's casa?
I'm a match you are my Tom Santa, say Bellem. Deep life, I saw in so reaching a concert.
Yeah, man, respect. I'm with my future husband. I'll come for there. Yeah, man, yeah, driving and no.
Afi mami twa me ho na me ba yenko wie kase no kra wo amanfoforo ensemu. Abusia yeko wie ensem no ewo amangodo so na make house success preparatory school ese wa church form ye qualified if university ahoduo mu enu achi no wo be suku mo se wo de oba eba wo be di kan asoba na hwe ehun sampa ne mode bona 100 ne ko ebeboa na wo so wo se wontu sika enwuye school fees no eye affordable ti wo de oba ne ba enya dia eye etwamane bo bia ana ode be ma no bomode na ji nchemu 0208 278198 0208278198. Mayeko wie kase no Malawi memu COVID-19 ya ayeguso eka ho asemi enokopi mo Malawi a aginsempa a mpenifo ye ntotoye aboa ahwama ebia no watimi anya no ano pomasibre na enokopi mo Malawi a asemfofo abakra ne se baabi a agukansi ekoso eye stadia ahodo no eho no de adane isolation center hwe age omanfo agu na watimi ahwe treat mama COVID-19 and they were nebia on waiting at Tom Malawi there. Isolation centers nene yadi no apage no ama akwa kopie se steady ahodo ana yadi adane.
Yadia COVID-19 kwedia wo no yadia etete wo manfo yie pa eno enam so ematia tese wo man ahodo nyina sese de wiase afa na nyina ekuro bia no yadia COVID-19 no wabomodin na wedru ho eno ena wukopie mu wo Malawi a yadia afei ena te atese asenkane no eno ena wo mama mpanin Lazarus Chakwera ede ababetu edwase yadia ne manfo no wu na womu ewu enti di obeye na ebesi yade COVID-19 anu kwan anase ebebre ase eni se odi curfew ebetu kro no eso na wotwe mako miensa se de ebeye yade no ebebre ase empo no obi wobia obetimi ede atena ne fie na enkobasa wode be nenam na ede akwakoma obi foforo wei ena wo kasa no wakire mu se eyade amra no ebeye kete se obi bia ni wo obebu mra no eso enti se ubepie abonten a age yama ho kwan bamboku a wo mo ewo ho no ebehwe na wo mamra wei ayemra obi bia o ho no timemuni bia ebedi mra no eso sanso ena hihye bi etise ubehye wo nose mask baby bia obeko bia no eye kete se ubehye wo nose mask sanso ena yemma kwan emasuku bia enko school sanso ena yenye enhiemu ananse amanfo ahodo enkohia wo baby faako na no ebebua ama yade COVID-19 no ano abre ase ewo Malawi eman no emu.
ebusua na ha ana yebeje brand ye de kase no enyina edi asi na ensem ahodo edi mu akotin ebi ne se Ghana ban omampani na Danko Akufo-Addo edi atoja se Ghana fo nkoma koma to mi na COVID-19 vaccine papa no bepe edi aboa omanfo emrahye bedwa mu ukopie ho a basunku etimi ahwe pa apaw enipa makoma edunu ensia wo mu no emrahye bedwa fo so nhwe na aban yi asoafo no mabedi akire mantem asoafo ne ade obeyi ni nyina no wotimi eni eho dwuma saa no mampani kro ya na Danko Akufo-Addo edi atodwa wo chim so obehwa mesukufo an babo no etimi edinim etimi akonkan pa efa COVID-19 ho sem omanfo bi eye ma sha ase ehihye omo no saa so na emrahye bedwa mu chiame pani abambaben wono so de atodwa se compulsory we emrahye bedwa ni nko ade a ye behwa test o se we positive and negative efa COVID-19 ehu saa so na Ghana Registered Nurses and Midwives Association wom se nurses no be 840 ana afei no womatimi nya COVID-19 a emu ennan no ahwe wom nkwa Ghana Meteo Agency e de atodwa se Ghana foi yemu ehu no pe no emu eba ba ye din pa energy di mu te so komfo kwa de enei na nka na dwen ho ye atochima we free rehab center waba woni ho kani eje won ani saa na ekopie mu Malawi memu e ho so COVID-19 apege ne mu a ama isolation center no afei ye de stadia ahodo no aka ehu success esebo modern na fa ba ne bra wo epue mantem ade so 0208278198 mi ameje bre edekasi ebre mu medin ene pa kwesi dimanche mi ma moni hwa adehye